Right then, back again, back on the attack with Charity Shops Pickups Volume 3. This is just a little bit of a haul of games I've kind of picked up recently, maybe the last month, last 6 weeks, I'm not 100% sure. Just out and about going around various charity shops by where I live. Got an interesting mix of like PS3 stuff, PS2, Wii, Game Boy, and Atari VCS as well. So let's kind of get into it. So starting off with £1.50, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the PS3. Not sure if this came with instructions anyway back in the day, but just the disc, good condition. That was £1.50. That was a quite a decent game if I remember right. When that came out, not the greatest Call of Duty by any stretch of the imagination, but I think the campaign's okay. The multiplayer was good, kept me amused for a couple of months. So yeah, decent, and I'm kind of recollecting my old Call of Duty games I had on this kind of generation, so that's really good to have, and have that back in the collection. Black Ops 2. This is £1.45. If you are interested in the prices, I know I don't normally mention prices, but because it's on the sticker, I thought I'd put it in. 2010 World Cup South Africa, never played this. I think, if I remember right, I had no interest in buying it back in 2010. I mean, I do love football, I do love the World Cup, I do love World Cup video games, but I think it was this like a stripped down arcade version of FIFA, the current kind of FIFA of the time. But I'm going to give this a go because, you know, I can't believe the World Cup, the South African World Cup was 16 years ago now. That's mind blowing. And that'd be nice just to kind of give that a go and see what it's all about. Right, some interesting pickups here. I think I got quite a good deal on them. They were £2.50 each, so 5 for 2, and got them from a Cats Protection. So I'll big up to the Cats Protection Society. And that's Final Fantasy, 13. 13, yeah, X33 13. I said £2.50. Box of instructions. Looks in good condition, decent condition. I think the box will just do a bit of a clean up, but for £2.50 I can't moan. And then we've got, I think this is like the sequel to it, Final Fantasy 13 2. Box is in slightly better condition, still needs a bit of a clean, but not moaning for £2.50. And I think I got a good deal on that because I think the CX price is about £6, £7, so £2.50 you can't moan. Yeah, need to really, I could spend days, weeks, just getting the PS3 and playing all the kind of back catalogue of that and the stuff I've been collecting recently. So that was that. Picked this up because it was £1. Don't know anything about them. This is Football 2003. That's Kieran Dyer on the front there. Box of instructions, platinum version. Don't know anything about these games. I do remember being kind of advertised quite heavily in the early 2000s. That's about it. I've never played them, don't know anything about them. And this is in cash converters at once upon its life, but for £1, not moaning. Right, got some interesting picks coming up now. These are a great deal. £3, £2.99 each. Devil May Cry 2 on the PS2. And this is in brilliant condition. Really clean, really nice. It's a twin disc one. I think there's that for the 2 scenarios on there. I'm not 100% sure. But I've got all I think it's the first 3 Devil May Cry games now on the PS2, which is great. So, as I say, this one is in really nice condition and just kind of finishes that kind of trilogy of games off nicely in my PS2 collection. So I'm really, really chuffed with that. And I think I've got Onimusha 2 and 3 in my collection somewhere. And this is the first game, it's £2.99. Again, I think it may have came from the same person who donated to Show Shops. This is very clean, very, very good condition. As you can see, look at that. That is really, really nice. £2.99, cracking. If you get stuff like this from TX, £2.99, it's often battered and disc scratched, so that's really nice. I've never played any of the games. I think I've got 2 and 3 on the PS2. They're in the collection. I'll pick them up somehow. And this is the first one. So again, I think I've completed the trilogy of games there for the PS2 with that. And that's the original one, not the platinum. But yeah, that's in really, really nice condition. Right. You can't call it shovelware. But Tiger Woods PGA Tour 09 All Play, whatever that is. and Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. I seem to be picking these games up because they're kind of dirt cheap, and I just fancied one for the Wii. This has actually still got the CEX sticker on it, and it's still got the CEX receipt from Smedic, where it was originally purchased from. How much did this person pay? I obviously won't share the details. So they paid £2 for it back in the day. It's in very nice condition, and I paid £1 for that. I think it's like 50p game, but it's a charity. It's good to donate, isn't it? So, and a pound's not going to break the bank, is it? So, yeah. I wonder if you can use the Wiimote and that, and like you're swinging a golf club. I'm not sure. I hope you can with these games. Anyway, though, that's 07. Again, that was £1. Again, I think it's like 50p in CX. So, you know, the charity shop's a winner there, which is, you know, a good thing. But again, nice condition. Nice condition. So yeah, not really nice mixed bag. And then this is like a pickups thing because I bought these from a shop. But a good deal. It's a shop called, I think, Old School Gaming over in Brierley Hill. I've seen them on Facebook, and it looks a really nice setup in there. So I popped in the other week. Just had a mooch round. Nice, friendly lads in there and in the shop. Stock's really good. Mix of everything's brilliant. And I picked up Atari 2600 Phoenix. I think I paid about 7 quid for that. This is a really good port. I've only played it on emulation before, and I love Phoenix, great game. So I saw this. I don't think it got a PAL release either. There's certainly not one of the PAL stickers on it. I think this is an American import. Could be wrong. Don't flame me if I'm wrong. And that's a decent, a really good deal for 6-7 quid. I'm looking forward to sticking that in the 2600 plus and having a good game on Phoenix. You know, gotta love the artwork. Gotta love those old silver Atari 2600 cartridges. They're great, aren't they? So yeah, got that. And this is a really good game, which was very popular back in the day on the Game Boy, F1 Race. And this was owned by, I presume, somebody named Skeldon, first or second name. Nice, neat handwriting there. This was £3. And this is a really, really good little racer. As I say, it was very popular back in the day. I didn't have it because I just, you know, I don't think I was too interested. But it's got a battery backup in there. It saves you times and games. And it's really good. And I think the battery's still working in there as well. So I was really chuffed with that for £3. I'll get a little AliExpress plastic cover for that just to keep it nice and safe. But yeah, as you see, guys, that's quite an interesting haul of games, isn't it, really? I'm really chuffed with that. And it just goes to show, you know, if you're into collecting retro games, you don't often have to pay big prices. You've just got to keep your eye out, you know, charity shops, car boots. You know, the scene still can be affordable. It's important not to kind of get ripped off. Well, when I say ripped off, it's just prices continue to keep scaling and spiralling, and you know the market prices are going out there at the roof. So people aren't necessarily selling to rip you off; they're just selling at the market value. But if you look for charity shops, car boots, perhaps people having house clearances, clearing lofts out, there's still deals to be had, isn't there? And granted that those ones aren't mega deals, but I think I got good prices for all of them, apart from Tiger Woods. But as I say, it's for charity in it, so paying a little bit over the odds for a charity shop is a good thing, really. You're donating to a good cause. That's why I like charity shops to say, do you want the receipt? I always say no, because, you know, you're donating, really, aren't you? It's all for a good cause. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little collective of games there, guys. Any questions, any comments, just, you know, stick them down below. Always a pleasure to share my charity shops pickups with you, and thanks. Take care.